Welcome back to part 13 of Pokémon Sapphire as a Nuzlocke. We're going into the next section, which is actually making progress towards Wynona's gym. And we do actually need to do something before that, and that is head back up to... Actually, we can just go through the other route. The other route's a lot quicker, isn't it? We need to get back over to Meteor Falls for one thing in particular. Right, no, it's straight up from the start there. I should really apply some repels. These battles are not difficult at all. And I'm kind of using the wrong Pokemon here, so there is that. Just do a simple magnitude 5, which should KO a level 7 Whismur. Yeah. Easy enough, I guess. Right, okay. Back over to the other side. When can I get there? There's another Whismur. I also need to swap out which Pokemon I'm using, so the levels are a little more even. I think I'll swap over to whatever we named the Magnemite. These low-level areas are kind of not much of a problem, but... Oh yeah, Whisk. Right, okay. Let's head back this way. I'm not even going to bother with the grass, because everything's so low-level. Good, I have battled you. And you? Yeah, same. Cool. We can get over to the left side. I do see that the mic is actually peaking a little. That's strange, because I lowered it. I lowered the volume of the mic, but it's still peaking for some reason. Right, we've already got our encounter from this route. That was Bubblegum. We didn't encounter anything in the water because I used repels. And now that we're on this side, we can head back into Meteor Falls. This is not where I thought I would be. Oh, if we encounter something with Magnet Pull, that's a problem. But I suppose nothing in here should have that. Plus we have Thundershock. I should probably have waited to use my TMs, because they, well, you can't exactly get them back once you've used them. There it is. That's what I came here for. Right, now we can make some progress. I just forgot to pick that one up on the way through. But with that Moonstone we can finally evolve Bubblegum. I say finally, we just got the Bubblegum in the previous episode. Also, another thing is... that's the only Moonstone in the entire game. And there are 2 Pokemon that evolve by Moonstone. The only way of getting any more is from Lunatone. And we're unable to get the other Pokemon that evolved by Moonstone, so we're safe to use it. Because I am never going to get a Skitty. It's only available on one route, and that route has already got their encounter, so... yeah, it's a pretty early route, and it's not even a great Pokemon, so... yeah, not really all that good. Also the Thunderstone. Probably should just put that back in the PC, because we're not able to use it with any of our Pokemon here. Right, okay. So... I guess it's just back to Mauville then. I'm not holding anything to go down those slopes. The Mach Bike just sends you down them automatically. And we didn't battle you last time, so... extra trainer. I'll take it, I guess. Single Machop. I'm gonna need to swap out, because we're a Steel type. So our Poison and Flying Pokemon should do this. Because it's probably gonna choose a fighting move. Yep. It's not very effective, but that was a critical hit, which did a surprising amount of damage. It did a whopping 5 damage. And there's the black belt that was named after one of the guys at Game Freak. I think it was the translator, actually. Ugh. Okay. Let's just deal with... Oh wait, you're ground type, aren't you? Yeah. Oops. My fault. Good thing I only took 1 HP of damage. I can deal 20. And then if I head this way... Wait, hang on. Do you have any more things in your little house? Is there any item in here? Okay, so 2 of those guys don't know what just happened to the tunnel. The 3rd one isn't telling the other 2. One guy still thinks there's a guy digging through the tunnel. But... he's already left, so... yeah. Also, I don't think Sonic Boom would work here. I think it might be a sound-based move. It sounds like a sound-based move. Ugh, 2 tiles away from the exit there. At least we've got Thundershock here. If there was a ground type with soundproof, then yeah. There we go, yeah, 2 tiles away from the exit. I don't think we need anything here. We didn't get any items you can pick up. Hang on, what TMs do we have? Again, it's been a week since I last played, so I don't exactly remember. We have Thunderbolt. We have Thunderbolt. We have 2 decent Pokemon for that. Which one's better, though? It's a decent power electric move, so Magnemite, it would gain additional power. We could replace Thundershock with it, because that's not very powerful. I don't know Magnemite's moveset, though. And Bubblegum probably needs some coverage. Getting rid of fighting types is the priority, but there's not really many for the rest of the game. And that electro move wouldn't really give us much coverage. But actually, what are their stats right now? Because and what level does Magnemite evolve at? I really should have left Google open. So Magnemite evolves at, I believe, level 33. Oh, dropped the controller there. Oh, level 30. Okay, even better. So we can just get a Magnemite in 6 levels. Okay. Oh, yeah, we can get a Magneton in the first in 6 levels, which isn't too bad, I guess. But I reckon we're probably going to get a decent move on Magnemite or Magneton. We even get Zap Cannon at level 50. Oh, we get Spark at level 26. That's not too bad, I guess. I guess I'll use Spark. in the gym on you and have Bubblegum learn Thunderbolt. So Magneton, what are its stats like? So Magneton has 120 special attack, and Wigglytuff has a special attack stat of 85. Okay, wow, that's a lot worse. But we do gain a better move for Magneton before it even evolves. So what I'm going to do is just teach Thunderbolt to Bubblegum. Having extra type coverage is nice, so there is that. Do I get rid of Double Slap? It's not reliable, and Pound is just a better version of Tackle. Keep Disable. Disable's a really good one to have. Maybe get rid of Rollout. Rollout is multiple turns, but then we've got... I'm going to get rid of Double Slap. Rollout is an unreliable way of potentially sweeping the next gym. I'm probably going to give it something else in the meantime, but actually, I'll give it something before we get there, but in the meantime we'll just stick with what we've got. And now we can actually head this way, and I don't think we got our encounter from this body of water through fishing. But I probably just want something that's on the other side. I'll risk it anyway. Okay, cool, we didn't get an encounter there. And this guy's probably got 6 Magikarp or something like that. And we're leading with Magnemite, so a fisherman should be no problem unless he's got a Whiscash or a Barboach. Okay, you're a little bit higher level than me. We always run that little bit of a risk. Sonic Boom shouldn't be a contact move, so Rough Skin shouldn't activate. How much does Thunder Shock do, though? Scary Face. Okay. Speed harshly fell. We're slower than him anyway, by the looks of things, so that doesn't really matter. And we do one-shot with that, so it's worth it. And no Rough Skin either. Pretty good. So, another Carvana. Same again. Oh no, Rage! Not very effective. Possibly the second worst move in all of Gen 1. Actually, never mind, that is probably the... Okay, it's between that and Bide in Gen 1. But Rage locks you into just using Rage for the entire rest of the battle. It doesn't use up any extra power points, so you are actually just stuck using it, and here's Steven. Yeah, Steven doesn't battle us here. Nor does he give us the flute to summon one of the Latties. Nor does he give us one of the Latties. It's this game is a little bit more difficult than the remakes because of that. They don't just hand you a Mega Legendary for the rest of the game. Although if you refuse to use the Megas, the well, next few battles do, major battles do actually use Mega Evolved Pokemon, so it can get tough if you don't follow the gimmick. Right, I think... Ooh! We've got an item. Another nugget. Okay. I don't exactly need to heal. You're blocking the path there, so I could get around that trainer. We've got Zigzagoon as our encounter here. Dupe's Claws activates. So, you know what, until we get a new encounter, I am just gonna run from anything that we can't have. Linoon. Dupe's Claws again. I need to check whether this route actually has anything for us. Route 118. It's the only route in the entire series with a number like that, because Hoenn starts with all the hundreds. We could get an Electrike. We did encounter one before. There is also a chance for a Wingull or a Kecleon. But this is a 10% encounter, so there is that, and we can't escape, so... yeah. Can't escape again. Moves are now more likely to hit us. Can't escape again. I thought the likelihood would actually work, and that Mudsport actually helped them, because I'm electric type. Got away safely, there we go. Okay, what I need to do is swap out you with someone else. Preferably someone fast and of decent level. And what I should do is just take this item off you and give Bubblegum an item, because you are... actually, either of them. Give them the EXP share, just to gain some levels. But yeah, we have a 1% encounter to get a Kecleon, or we could get a Wingull. We've never actually seen a Wingull. So, that is definitely something we can catch. Okay, I don't want to KO this thing, so I'm going to Steel Wing, because it's not very effective. Cool. One more of those could work. If we get a critical hit here, we fail this encounter. But yeah, I have been doing Dupe's Claws this entire playthrough. So every single one of our Pokemon has been unique. Okay, use a Great Ball. Probably could use a Timer Ball, but Great Ball works fine. Probably should have stocked up a little more on those. We couldn't exactly get Pokeballs from whatever Pokemon that was from, but now we've got Wingull. And we have to give it a name. Okay, so another bird. How many of these have we had? Okay. I can't go with Wings, that's the Golbat. Don't think I can go with Nugget, because that was taken by Talo, that lasted not even for one full episode. Huh. Don't think we did chicken. I guess I'll just go with chicken. This is a unique route, isn't it? So this is Route 118. Yeah, this is Route 118. If we go up north any more, we'll be on Route 119. And then Route 23 is off to the east. Right, okay. Wings could do it. Whisk could also do it. Even you. You need the levels. You could work. You are definitely an electric type user. Okay, Wings is not doing it then. Bring in the ground type. If I ran there, he would have seen me. If I walked, there was a chance he would have seen me because he just turned on the right frame. Okay, we can just Defense Curl. You're not doing anywhere near enough damage. Then roll out. Ooh, that actually did a decent bit. Okay, I need to one-shot you. Like that. and then do the same again with the Swellow. Also, this thing has Quick Attack and Endeavour. It was nearly a fear setup. Nearly. It was just missing the focus item. The R is just Rattata, but you can replace that with any Pokemon, really. Okay, so we've beaten you. I need to use some potions, because it's going to be a while until we can reach the next area for healing. You need healing. You need better healing. So I'm going to use my last 2 potions on you. Cool. You're level 31 now, aren't you? Yes. I guess we could go with wings. We could also go fast food. I'm not really using fast food in battle all too much. But what I think I'm going to do is just go with bubblegum. Okay, you aren't a trainer, because you complain about bikes not being able to go through this. But this is now Route 119, so this is a new encounter as well. And I think, unlike Emerald, these don't follow your movements. Or do they? I think they do, but they're only limited to a certain range. And yeah, we are actually the right thing here. So I can Thunderbolt. Sand attack is not great, huh? But not paralyzed. That's decent. Cool. Critical hit. Oh wait, that would have been Dupe's Claws anyway. I should have just run from that. Yeah, upon closer inspection, these NPCs do seem to follow my movements within a certain range. Yeah, we can't even run in here. Right, is this anything new? No. Since we've already caught a Linoon, might as well just run from it. Can't escape. I guess I'm too slow. Linoon is fast anyway. Oh, you do a lot of damage. Right, I need something fast to escape from Pokemon, so fast food is up. We're up against Linoons, might as well use a Linoon of our own. Yeah, I can't run in this grass. There's no cycling either. Oh, an Oddish! I'll take an Oddish. We don't have a Leaf Stone, though. Or a Sunstone. I don't know where we can get a Sunstone, actually. Right, okay. We need to not do too much damage. Surf it is. That was with a critical hit as well, so... this thing has Poison Powder. Good thing we have several full restores and, I think, antidotes too. So, should be fine. Oh, and Stun Spore, never mind, that's a little better. We're not taking constant damage. Even in the overworld. But, yeah. Poison Powder, Stun Spore, what else does it have? I need to know. Right, we just throw a Great Ball at it. Don't throw the Smoke Ball at it. That won't do anything, and I don't think you can even use it in battle. Though I should probably equip that onto someone, because that guarantees an easy escape. We have obtained the Weed Pokemon. What do we call you? I guess I could just go with the Oddish's namesake, a Radish. It's a food. It's a vegetable, I think. A root vegetable. Oh yeah, it's this guy that tried using a flock of birds to fly, and then his flock of birds is inside his house. All 6 of them. No additional items from in here, not even any healing. Would have been nice to have, I guess, but unfortunately that was not the case. And I probably should have switched bikes before coming here. Because you can head off left there. Also, there's a few berries. Oh yeah, if you try cycling into the grass, it just stops you. Take the extra berries though, they are pretty good, since we can't grow them. The internal battery ran dry, so again, can't grow any berries. But yeah, we also can't hop across this. But if you try just cycling into the grass, it's just acting as a wall. There's another encounter, but we don't need it. Probably should heal off that paralysis, just in case. Maybe I should use Rock Smash here. Just to lower defense a little. And deal super effective damage, but, I mean, it's going to be a 3-shot. Because this one particular line in, for some reason, had a citrus berry. Oh no, electricity was weakened. Use Mud Spot again. It doesn't work like that. You can only weaken it once, and I'm not even using any electric moves on this Pokemon, so hardly does anything. Okay, opposing Linoon fainted. 25. Cool, 1 more level, and that gets the new move. I think it was 26? Oh yeah, that's right, I went off the page. Okay, Nope, 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 nope. That trainer is going to see me no matter what. Oh, never mind, we're good. We are good. Do I have... I have some full heals. I do have some paralyze heals as well. Must have got those pretty early on. Same with the antidotes. I've not really needed the antidotes for a while. 2 full restores. Oh yes, I said I was going to give myself some extra rare candies, but... Nope, not at the moment. We're still on Route 119, aren't we? Yeah, all this is Route 119. Then it's Fortree, and then it's Route 120 going down again, from the right side of Fortree. Good thing trainers can't exactly see through the grass. Zigzagoon again. Yeah, as you can guess, these are very common here. I think it's like a 30% chance. At least they were a 30% chance on Route 118, so I reckon they're about the same. But you are definitely weaker than a Linoon, so... 2-shot? 2-shot. I don't even need strength for the second move. Maybe I should try Rock Smash one of these times. It's not a powerful move, but it is super effective against a Zigzagoon. See if that one-shots, even though it's probably not going to. Should be fine. We can survive the hits. I'll take the grass. Also, can you even... Yeah, you can do it to the big grass. That's cool. I'll take a Hyper Potion too. They are very useful. And we can climb that. Oh, that avoids one of the trainers as well. This guy. Nothing to the right here. Though there is an item off down there. Not picked up another item, have I? No. Right, okay, yeah, this is the next milestone, I guess. And I should probably heal before going in. I don't know what's in there, what Pokemon are in there, but it's probably not water types, given that it's Team Aqua we're on about. It's probably going to be dark types. Oh wait, no, I need to use items from the bag to heal. I only have one repel? That's strange. Oh yeah, I have soda pops. Kind of forgot about those. I also have the super potions, which super potions heal a little less than soda. 37 points, yeah. And you? Oh wait, hang on, isn't there like a healing bed in here that you can just access from the get-go? I should have just gone in. There's a sort of PC in here, so we can access whatever our Pokemon are. Yeah. Okay. Some of these we still haven't even used for a while. Some of them we haven't used in the first place. I kind of want a grass type on my team, but we have you for that, and you don't really even use any grass moves. You use very similar grass moves to Shroomy. It's kind of strange. A lot of grass Pokemon like support. We even have another grass type here. It's rock type still, but it's also grass, so maybe I should stop using Shrimp, or just not use it for this next battle. But, I mean, what other Pokemon do we have for this? I suppose I can always change up my team right at the end of the area. Right, there are trainers in here. There was always bound to be. I'll bring in Whisk, our lowest level team member for this. You're guaranteed to see me, yep. If I took that route. If I took the other route, not so much. The other trainer would have seen me. I don't know what these two have. But it's probably just going to be a... Okay, I was going to say a single Poochyena, but Zubat also works, I guess. It's Team Aqua, they specialise in flying types. Perhaps Team Sky could prioritise water types then. Although then Team Magma would be stuck with ground type, and that wouldn't make much sense either. So maybe Team Sky has to work with ground types. Yeah, there's the Poochyena that I was thinking of. And there's the problem. Right, okay, we just need to land a hit. That's all we need. And we need to land a hit not on ourselves. As long as this Poochyena doesn't have a ground move, we should be fine. We're 4 times weak to ground. Good. Oh yeah, I can go that way. Good. Okay, so I might need to heal you, or find that... Oh, we got an item! I'll take it if I can do. See, we can just get it. It's rare, but we can get them infinitely. From one Pokemon. I guess I'll just keep using Whisk. There's no chance any of these have a ground move. Water's neutral, but... yeah. Okay, so if I just use Thundershock twice, this should go down. We saw against the previous Poochyena. Oh, Bite. Yeah, thankfully Bite is not very effective. Well, Dark isn't very effective against Seal. We just one-shot you. Decent bit of damage to me. That is a problem. But we one-shot, so that's not a problem. And there's no rough skin because we didn't use a contact move. Yeah, my Emerald team, well, most recent Emerald team, actually used a Magneton, so Magnemite is decent for this. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's decent at least. Also, I saw we got another item from that trainer battle. What is it? Full heal. Okay. Paralysis, burn, whatever, we can just get rid of it. Right, okay. We are at full HP on everything. So next is you. You are an admin for Team Aqua. So you actually use water types. There we go. I mean, we did see another Carvana in here, but still. Right. Thundershock. Hopefully this just causes it to go down. Yeah, it's a one-shot. We have decently high special attack, so we're good. Plus, we just reached level 26, which means Spark. A more powerful version of Thundershock that seems to make contact. I could get rid of Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is guaranteed paralysis. Thundershock and Spark aren't guaranteed paralysis. Supersonic is unreliable. Get rid of. Right, if we care about contact, use the weaker one. If we care about paralysis, use Thunder Wave. If we just want damage, Spark. After all, electric moves are special in this gen. All of them are special. Cool. Not very effective. Now you use Swagger. Okay. We are very close to actually just knocking this thing out. Do I dare? Because this thing did a decent bit of damage with its first bite. Yeah. We don't knock ourselves out with confusion here. If we hit ourselves in confusion, I'm switching. Like I said, I'm switching. Did we have something that was... okay. I could bring in Bubblegum. No. Yes. High HP. It all works out. Just don't hit yourself in confusion. Okay. You're really starting to annoy me. There isn't really anything that's not very effective apart from just Magnemite. Steel types are overpowered in Gen 3, well, 2 through 5. Although, they're not really overpowered in Gen 2 because there's none of them in Gen 2. None that you can easily get. Actually, no. You can get Magnemite in Gen 2. I think. I think that's... you can get that before you beat the champion, at least. I've not played enough of Gen 2 to really know. But there we go. And we get a new Pokemon! If I have an empty spot in my party, we need to go downstairs for that. Oh, wait, yeah, there's not even a confirmation thing there, I just healed multiple times. Doesn't matter, you can't exactly overheal. No item. Okay. We need to get rid of something from our team just to get a cast form. This is temporary. Right, now we have an empty spot in our party. We've got a cast form. What do we call it? We can't. But can I nickname it? I'm gonna have to go back to the name rater to actually get that nicknamed. Right, whereabouts is the name rater then? Pokemon Contest. Just Pokemon Center. Where is the name rater then? I see an extra thing. I think... Oh wait, no, that's the Pokemon Contest. Was it over in Rustboro? We've got a long way back to actually get there. So I could just choose not to use Cast Form for the entire game. Or was it here? Pokemon Gym, Pokemon Contest, Pokemon Center. Where is it? I'm just going to have to look this up. It's not showing up on the thing. Name rater. Here we go. You are in Slateport. Okay. Yeah. It just doesn't show up on the map, huh? Well, looks like we're going back over to Slateport. Just so we can nickname this thing. And I think I have a decent nickname for it. That is, if we can even nickname it, because I need to check. What is your original trainer ID? Me. Okay, cool. For now, it's going in the PC, just while we make the long trek back. Nothing's going to happen on the way back. But yeah, it should... Well, if all of these are correct, they should all have a different route number. Except for these two, which evolved from the same Pokemon, so... there is that. Same nature as well, so... yeah. Petalburg Woods. Lava Ridge Town has an egg. Eggs are different. We can only really get that one egg, because it's just a gift. Fiery Path, 101. You are probably our oldest Pokemon, since our starter fainted. Jagged Pass. Buford Town, 118, 119. It still says 119, but it was a gift Pokemon. And I'm sure in Emerald it says the Weather Institute. But we didn't actually throw a Pokeball to get that one, so... I feel like that should really say gift or something like that. Although then that could be confused with mystery gift. Right, we need to make our way back. There's that trainer there that actually goes off screen. I could have just avoided the whole thing. Cool. And I could come back with the other thing. With the Acro Bike next time, but here we are. Gloom. Sonic Boom. No, not very effective. And Stun Spore. The electric type is paralyzed. Sleep Powder, doesn't matter. Keep using Sonic Boom. Faint from bad game. Sonic Boom's definitely not the worst Sonic game. That would either go to 4 or 06. Also, I think this thing's only attacking move is Acid, which is not even usable against me. So, it's just been using powder moves over and over again. Also, to no avail. Roselia, huh? My moves are not very effective. I'll just keep using Spark. Oh, but you have Magical Leaf. Well that does change things. It's not very effective, but it did a decent bit of damage. And you're paralyzed. Okay, so you are weak to flying. Bring in the flying type. Bring in the poison flying type, so Magical Leaf doesn't do anything. How do I evade the attack? It didn't miss, I evaded it. Whisk leveled up again, and Wings grew an extra level as well. When will Wings evolve? Now. Cool, we have a Crobat. It's been long enough. I've been walking enough, or I guess cycling or running or whatever. But we now have a Crobat on our team. And that is a Pokemon that can learn Fly. For some reason, Zubat and Golbat can't. Despite Doduo being able to fly. The Pokemon based on an ostrich. Right, okay. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Right, we're out of that. Now we're on this route. Ooh. Of course we got another one. Ringle. Bye-bye. Yeah, Wingull doesn't stand a chance against an electric type. Oh, you're back again. Maybe I need something a little stronger. Okay, let's heal up in this Pokemon Center, because I'm probably going to need something like that. Right, okay. South. Over Cycling Road. Up, right, down. Not down the middle. Left. Down. I'm not getting the record here. Nor am I doing it with the fewest collisions. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting the There is no way I'm getting the record there. The only way of getting the record is to have one Pokemon in your party so your Pokemon don't actually gain friendship. Because that is long enough for your Pokemon to almost guaranteed get some friendship. Or have the 50-50 chance of having the friendship, because it's more than 128 tiles. Oh, I need to put that on my team again. I need to put Cast Form on my team. Cool. I don't know if Cast Form is going to help us later. It could. It very well could. But yeah, we couldn't nickname Cast Form as soon as we got it, so we have to nickname it here, of all places. See if this fits. It fits. Jawbreaker. Wow, it looked like I collided with nothing there. Okay, we're going to make our way back over to the Weather Institute, because I don't think I'm going to make it all the way back to, well, all the way over to Fortree. We've got our encounters everywhere now, so there is that. And I didn't do any battles anywhere close to it. Can you stop blocking my path? It's another instance of NPCs doing that. Yeah, we got a few encounters along the way, I'm sure. I could have gotten a Tropius! Terrible stats. I don't really know how good the typing is, though. I mean, the stats are terrible for what it is. It could probably do with an evolution. Spark's neutral. The grass type resists. Oh, Whirlwind. Never mind, we're good. Yeah, if that was my encounter, I would have lost it, so... Kinda glad we didn't get that. And we got an Oddish instead. Well, Oddish can evolve, so... It's got something above it. Oh, and I didn't swap bikes either. Never mind. Pokemon Ranger. Breloom! Okay, now we're in danger. Wings, you're up. You have decent stats now. And a flying move. Well, they always had a flying move, but... yeah, wing attack. Cool. Okay, I need to know the level cap for the next gym. Right, there's the Weather Institute. We might have enough time to get north enough for the next thing. Oh yeah, this is Route 119. This is the only route with Feebas. We've already got our encounter. I forgot about this. Oh no. I actually forgot about this battle. It's a good thing we have an electric type out front. Spark. Water Pulse. Oh no. Strong water move, not resisted, confusion. E. Yes. Hit through confusion. But not quite a one-shot. You're going to two-shot me though, so I need to swap out. Oh, and I still have Jawbreaker on my team. Oh, my team is not ready for this. You gonna heal up? No. Thought so. If they see a KO, they're gonna take it. Right, Wilma's gone down. Thought for sure they were gonna heal there. What's up next? Combustion. Ooh. Okay. Wings. Take out the chicken. Good. Wing attack. We're fast. We're fully evolved. And our rival never uses a fully evolved starter. This is as high as it's gonna get. There is one more battle, I think, if it's not an Emerald exclusive, before the post-game. And it's still a combustion, so... Right, Whisk grew another level. Last Pokemon is a grass type. Still a Shroomish. At least it's not 4 times weakness. But it doesn't matter. Having wings is overpowered. Especially now that it's a Crobat. And we didn't even lose a Pokemon to being unprepared. And we got a HM out of it. Yes! We got Fly! In the same episode as our Crobat evolved. Or as our Golbat evolved. So we can actually make use of that! And we can put Fly on as many Pokemon as we want. It's a HM, it never gets used up. Otherwise you could softlock yourself. And Wings is our only Pokemon able to learn Fly. Yes, learn it. 70 power. Wing attack is 60. I gave it Facade. Honestly, flying hits more things for neutral than normal. Well, actually flying's just a better version of normal. I could get rid of Facade, but the extra power from Facade is nice. Confuse Ray's good. Steal Wing is coverage, get rid of Wing Attack. I know it makes us have a 2-turn move, but it's a pretty good one. Right, can I heal up in the bed again? Probably. We can take a rest in any bed that's just right there. I don't know why there's a bed in the Weather Institute. Right, let's see if we can get to Fortree. Speaking of trees, that's why I healed, just in case there was another surprise battle. Ninjask, okay. Whisk. Spark if you can. Good. Any move can be a one-hit KO move if it hits hard enough. There's another one as well. Great. There's, yeah, Fortree's literally just to the right now. I'm after these berries, so... Left it is. Oh no, coughing. Now we're in danger. How do we get rid of coughing? It's a poison type with levitate, so we need a psychic move. We do not have any psychic moves. Anywhere. Oh, you have an item. Okay, I guess it's just us going for regular moves then. Spark. Also, I think there's a vehicle outside this. And that's why we use a not very effective... Well, that's why we use a resisted Pokemon. And you have a second one. I think I know what he's about to do. And it will KO me. If I don't switch out. Never mind, he did not use it. Crazy. Okay. I'll Rock Throw, because this thing has Levitate. This thing very clearly has Levitate. Oh, Poison Gas. Maybe it is too low to have Self-Destruct. Sludge. Are you going to use Self-Destruct now? Perhaps? No. It's already gone down. Cool. And we should have enough HP to last until we get to the Pokemon Center. We have way more than enough, I'm sure. That brings us down to 60. Oh yeah, Pomeg Berries. They are Pokeblock ingredients in this one. They don't do anything until Emerald. Where are they? There's the Pomeg Berry. Pokeblock ingredient. Plant it in the soil to grow Pomeg. Yeah, we had way more than enough HP. Unfortunately, we're out of time for today, so we're not doing the gym. We did, however, do the Weather Institute, which is kind of its own area, so... eh. We also had to kind of backtrack a couple of times to get some items and re-nickname a Pokemon. So, for now, I've been Luke, playing Pokemon Sapphire as a Nuzlocke on the GameCube. Signing out.